We know there was a lot of information coming out about the environmental impacts of that train derailment. So Casey Decker with our National Verify team is breaking down what we know about the crash and what's still unconfirmed rumors.
When big news breaks, it's easy to get lost in a flood of updates and reactions. That's especially true of developing stories like the one playing out right now in East Palestine, Ohio, where a train derailed, resulting in these dramatic images. So Verify is here to help you separate fact from fiction with the help of our sources. First, here are some basics we can confirm are true. We know that some of the train cars were carrying hazardous chemicals, including vinyl chloride. Vinyl chloride can be harmful to your health. Short-term exposure can cause dizziness. Long-term exposure can cause liver, brain, and lung cancer. Second, we know that no people died in the crash, but as a result of the chemical spill, thousands of people had to temporarily evacuate their homes. State and federal officials have said it's now safe for them to return, but the impact on the air and water quality is still being measured. You may have also seen posts online about animals being killed as a result of the spill. We can verify that at least 3,500 fish in nearby streams were killed. At least one woman has told local media her chickens died, she believes related to the crash. However, the Ohio Department of Agriculture says they've received no official reports of livestock deaths. So right now, this is unconfirmed. Another viral tweet claims the chemicals moved beyond nearby streams and into the Ohio River, potentially affecting millions of people's drinking water. This claim needs context. Local water agencies along the river have detected small amounts of chemicals associated with the spill, but say so far they're nowhere close to unsafe levels, although they'll continue doing regular tests. There have also been several claims about the train company, Norfolk Southern. One viral tweet claimed the train was deliberately misclassified as non-hazardous to avoid regulation. Investigations are ongoing, so there's no hard evidence disproving this rumor, but there's also no evidence for it. The poster didn't provide any source supporting his claim, and no official source backs it up. So for now, this remains unconfirmed. Other viral posts say Norfolk Southern made a donation to East Palestine to aid in the recovery, but that donation was just $25,000, a tiny amount for a multi-billion-dollar company. It's true that Norfolk Southern made a donation in that amount to local response efforts, and that the company is worth billions. But that donation isn't exhaustive. The company says it's offering $1,000 to anyone who was forced to evacuate, though some people have reported difficulty getting that money. Norfolk has also donated about $200,000 to the fire department for new equipment. Finally, you may have seen claims like these that say reporters covering the story are getting arrested, silenced for asking too many questions. Those need context. We can verify that one journalist was arrested on February 8th while covering a press conference held by the governor of Ohio. He was accused of causing a disruption, which both the reporter and the governor dispute. But no party argues the arrest was because he was asking too many questions. So far, there's no evidence journalists have been arrested or intimidated because of the content of their reporting, and this incident appears isolated. With your Verify, I'm Casey Decker.